Lydia.
And I'm Anne.
And today we're talking about the first value for a valuable friendship, or the first explanation, we do say. Anne, hold up the sign, please,
Okay.
for the first one.
The first explanation is trust.
Yes. And so, okay, we've been friends for quite a while. How long would you say?
10 years.
10 years, that's a long
Almost
time.
11.
And so we're trying to think of like steps to help out people to like have a valuable friendship like us. We're like buddies. And currently we're freezing.
Yeah, it's cold.
It's freezing, but we're
Right.
doing this for our viewers. So,
Yeah.
okay, so
So-
trust. Okay, trust is very important for a valuable friendship because you have to have trust in order to be a good friend for the person. You might say.
Yeah. So if you don't trust each other, like, why are you friends?
And how do you get
But-
that trust? Like, it's from experience a
Yeah.
little bit, and you try, like, if your friend is hanging out with someone else, or you just have to trust them and just that they're
they'll like stay true to you
true
and
to
like,
you as well. Yeah. Like, they can have other friends. We were saying, we were rudely interrupted by cars, is that you have to trust the person, and you have to just know that your friendship is strong enough. And if it's not strong enough, then you need to you need to actually talk to the person and talk about trust.
What is your definition of trust?
Trust is when you have faith and you believe in that person and that they'll make the right decision and that they'll stay true to you.
like you have faith in them pretty much, and that they'll still want to be your keep going.
If you don't trust them, then you'll need to have a sit-down talk with them, and you can bring up the discussion like, hey, I'm kind of feeling insecure about our friendship right now, and I hope that we can work it out and talk it out. And you can just talk it out by simply just discussing your problems like we did. Like, I'm gonna bring up a personal experience from when we were like in 5th grade. I was being a butthead, and like we were just kind of trying to grow up and everything. And I was frustrated with Anne, and like I didn't really trust her at a point, but like we just talked it out.
We just worked it out, and if you work through it, then that's like a real friendship. And if you can't work through it, then you shouldn't stay friends with that person. No.
How?
But if you feel like you can manage to save the friendship, then you can.
Yeah, work towards it.
What advice would you give to those that are having a hard time trusting their friends?
I would just say, just really think about if the friendship is valuable. If you really think that you can be true to that person and really if you have a connection with that person and feel like it can be saved, or do you have some input?
Like if you feel like it's a good friendship and it's worth it, then you need to work through it. But if it's not a valuable friendship and it's not really doing you any good or anything, and it's making you feel down, I guess, then I don't know.
Yeah, we trust each other because we've been through so much together, but even if you're just starting out a friendship, just kind of make up some experiences and like talk to them. Like really you need to open up to them, and you can't like have that wall between you, like the relation and the friendship. You need to just be honest with them.
What advice would you give to those that have a hard time letting down their per se walls?
Just if it takes you a longer time to actually break down those walls, I feel like you should just be around the person, and hopefully the other person is more open. Like we're both pretty open people. But then sometimes we've had like experiences that made us a little bit closed off.
Yeah.
Like different hardships and stuff.
Yeah.
And you just have to, you need to trust the person that they're going to have your back and that they're going to be truthful with you, and and trust them.
Yeah, and trust that like no other person or anything else will let them let them come in between the friendship that you have.
Because this is forming a valuable friendship, not just a mediocre friendship. So we've had like tons of experiences with each other, and trust is probably one of the things that we've had to deal
Some
with the
not
most.
so good.
Yeah,
But that's in like every good friendship. There's always problems.
there's always problems.
And hopefully you can work through them.
Hopefully you can. So I guess we're gonna sign off for the first video, and I hope you liked it and enjoyed it, and I hope you took something away from it.
Stay tuned for the next one.
Okay, we're gonna sing our song that we think has a lot to do with our friendship. Okay, ready? It's F is for friends who do stuff together. U is for you and me. N is for anywhere and anytime. All down here in the deep blue sea. Except we're in the woods. Oh, not the woods. Where are we at the park? Okay, well, thank you for joining us.
Give it a thumbs up.